Hey guys, welcome back. So this is going to be a really quick one, just a couple minutes, and I want to go over some things, some very basic parameters that you guys should follow in the event that you're on your own right now and you're training in you're training on your own and you don't have a whole lot of help. So that's going to be to vary your rep ranges is what this video is about. 3 different muscle fibers, okay? We have our white fast twitch, which are responsible for power and explosion. We have our red fast twitch, which are more strength and stamina, and then we have our red slow twitch, or more endurance fibers. So think of powerlifting and guys that are really strong, or plyometric training where you're doing box jumps. That's white fast twitch, right? Explosive athletics like boxing and things like that. That's going to be that power range, okay? Those are low reps, like 1 to 5. And then if you want to get into like hypertrophy training, it's kind of like a mixture. It's a mixed method. So we're talking about like 8 to 12 reps. That's going to be more of your red fast twitch. And then you have your red slow twitch muscle fibers, which are going to be like the 20 to 25, where you're working more of your lactic acid threshold, also called metabolic waste, okay? You have really 2 main ways to train. I've gone over this in other videos before. You have metabolic waste, which is high repetitions, and then you have mechanical damage, which is heavy load, high intensity. Okay, so you don't want to stay in one rep range for too long. The reason being, our bodies are meant to adapt. Thousands of years of evolution have set us up for success. It's actually advantageous that we plateau out, right? Because if you were actually doing some type of a labor task that you really needed to function for, say if you are a handyman or you're a carpenter and you use a hammer all day, your body has to get used to that, right? This is a good thing. However, if you're training, it's not a good thing, right? We want to continue to see progress. So linear periodization is a great way to go. So what linear periodization is when you chunk your training into blocks, okay? So you do 4-week cycles is a very simple way to do it. Anywhere from like 3 to 6, okay? 3 to 6 weeks in a given rep range, training a specific adaptation. Okay, I just say shoot in the middle, go for 4 weeks. It's called a mesocycle. Within a mesocycle, you have 4 microcycles, which would be 7 days. Okay, and within that 4-week time block, you want to have some type of progressive overload. So that could be the first week that you're doing, say, 3 sets of 10, right? You're going to be in the 10 rep range for a month. You do 3 sets of 10. The second week, you do 4 sets of 10. The third week, you do 4 sets of 12, or 3 sets of 12, and then the fourth week you do 4 sets of 12. There's some progressive overload added in there, and then at the end of that 4 weeks you're going to go and you're going to totally change it up, and then you're going to start like you mix up how you're training your body. Maybe you're doing a full body split, and then and you're doing 3 sets of 10 for a month, and then you switch into an upper day and a lower day, and then you do like supersets where you're doing 15 to 20 reps. There's also something called daily undulating periodization, and this is more of an advanced technique. So if you've been lifting for a couple years and you're to a point where your body's becoming very stubborn, this is a good way to go. And so how you're going to do this is you're training all different rep ranges, or a few different rep ranges within the week. So your microcycles actually consist of different rep ranges. So if you're doing full body routines, you could have Monday be dedicated to a power day where you're lifting 1 to 3 reps in an explosive manner. You have Wednesday could be a hypertrophy day where you're doing that 8 to 12 repetitions and doing some drop sets and some more overload that day. And then Friday could be a day where you do very high volume. So you're doing more of the muscular endurance, that 20 repetitions. It's also called sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. Hypertrophy means growth. Sarcoplasm is basically fluid buildup in the muscles, and it helps give you kind of a bubbly, filled out look, okay? So a lot of bodybuilding training bounces back and forth between 8 to 12 reps and then like that 15 rep range. You start off, just keep it stupid simple. If you guys you don't have a personal trainer, or you're not paying for any type of programming or anything like that, it's a great way to do it, and it's very simple. You can take the same exact exercises and you just increase or decrease the amount of weights you're using, and then you up or you lower the reps, or you add weight. So every 4 weeks is a mesocycle. That's what 4-week time block is. So you can start off for 4 weeks, you do 3 sets of 5, right? And then you go into 3 sets of 10 for the next 4 weeks, and then 3 sets of 15 the next 4 weeks. Simply changing it up will have you progressing more than most people that you see at your gym. Most people, they do the same routine in the same rep range with the same weights over and over and over, and it's a practice in futility. So if you guys really want to see results, this is a great way to do it. So try it out. You got linear periodization, changing every 4 weeks, or you can change it within the week. It's called daily undulating periodization. Like I said, Monday's power day, Wednesday could be hypertrophy day, and then Friday could be your muscular endurance, okay? Hope this guy helps you guys, and thank you. Bye.